Good morning, cake lovers. Is another, I was going to say sunny Saturday, but it's not actually sunny outside, but it's not cold, it's warm, but it's just very overcast. So today, what am I doing? We are going to try Uncle John's again. Now, if you were here last week, you know I went to Uncle John's and it wasn't open despite their Google listing saying they were. This time I'm going a couple hours later. I hope they're going to be open, but if they're not, what I'm planning to do is there is another bakery there that I will visit if Uncle John's is not open. After that, I'm going to Upmarket in the Truman Brewery in Brick Lane. It's a food market, but I'm going specifically to visit this baker. I'll put a sort of screenshot here. I've been following her on TikTok for a while, and I like her bake. I like the look of her bake. She's quite a young baker, and I did say that next time you're there, I'm gonna try and go there and visit, and then I'm gonna come back home. But I might do a detour to Spitalfields because Spitalfields Market is not far from Truman Bakeries. So Truman Bakery. Anyway, it's not far from Upmarket, so I might do a detour, but we'll see. It depends on the weather, because if it's really raining, I'm just going to come straight back home. Let's go to Uncle John's and hope that it is open. I'm back from Uncle John's. Yes, Uncle John's was open. This is what I've got. I've got chin chin and I've got some donuts. So they call it donuts, it might be puff puff. Then I went to Upmarket, got there quite quickly actually on the bus, and I bought a slice of cake from Ede's. Yeah, slice of cake. So what I'm going to do now, I need to record the bakeries in Hangay video reviewing these, and then I don't know if I'm going to do any more recording today. I might leave it till tomorrow. We'll see. At my fortnightly shop, I picked this up from Aldi's. This is their dupe of Bailey's, and they have different flavors, and I saw this Pina Colada flavor and I thought I had to buy it because Pina Colada is my favorite cocktail, and I do like Bailey's, though I'll be honest, I haven't drunk it as much as I normally do. I think in general with alcohol, compared to like in my 20s, I don't drink as much, nowhere near as much as I used to, which is probably a good thing as I'm getting older. This was $6.99. I'm gonna pour some out and try it. One thing I noticed when I was pouring it is that the thickness is definitely not as thick as Bailey's. Definitely not. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of watery, isn't it? And it smells, I can smell the pineapple, can't really smell the coconut. Let's try it. Whoa. That tastes really nice, even though it's not as thick as Bailey's. I can taste the pineapple and the coconut in it, so it does taste really nice. If you're into Pina Colada and Bailey's, I'd recommend it. It's limited edition, so I don't know how long it's going to be out for, but yeah, definitely a good drink. Okay, so it's time to start preparing for Sunday dinner. I'm doing lentils this week. Now, you can get lentils in the tin, but I actually prefer to do it the old school way. So I've got some dried lentils. With dried lentils, I think normally you soak them. Now I know these days you probably don't have to soak them. I still like to soak them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you. I'm going to wash them first. And you'll see all the stuff that comes off it. This kind of white, gungy stuff. So I'm going to wash them and then I'm going to soak them overnight. Lentils have probably got a bit of a bad rap because people still see lentils as being this kind of lentils is what vegans eat and stuff, but lentils are good all-round food, high in fiber, high in protein, that anyone can eat whether you eat meat or not. Let's not think that because it's kind of been associated with one type of diet that only that diet should eat it. We should be eating a wide variety of food. So if you eat meat one day, have lentils for dinner, instead of meat. Not meat every single day. So let me show you the lentils and I'll show you how I kind of prep them. Okay, so these are the lentils that I use. I got these from Sainsbury's in the world food aisle. I think they were like £2.50 or something, really cheap. You can get different colours, red ones. I know you can get like brown ones, black ones. So these are the ones I'm going to use. So I'm going to wash them and I'm going to show you all the white gunky stuff that comes off them. Now can you see how cloudy the water is? So I've put the lentils in the pot and you see how cloudy the water is. So you need to kind of wash it until you get to the point where when you put the water on it, can you see the kind of whiteness of the water? Gross. So you got to, I normally do it about 2, 3 or sometimes 4 times. I wash the lentils and then I leave in the water. Then I leave in a fresh load of water to soak overnight. So I'm just going to wash this a few times until that water is not all cloudy like that. Good morning, cake lovers. It's Sunday and I'm not going for a walk. Yes, I don't feel too bad because I did do the hill walk during the week at least. I think it was twice. I had a bit of time off. So I don't feel too bad. The reason why is because I'm going to E5 Bakehouse. Now this is part of my top 5 bakeries in Haringey. No, top 5 bakeries in London series, which I need to finish because I've just drawn it out too much. So I'm going there today. I'm trying to get there quite early and then come back. So I'm up and ready. It's about 6:30 at the moment. So I've got a few things to do and then I'll soon be on my way. Okay, I made it. Oh, what a journey. Even the bus that I went on was on diversion. But anyway, on my way back now. And I can try these goodies that I got. Right, in a bit, I am going to have a facial. Now, this is my second professional facial. It's a company called Core Blimey You Beauty, which are about 10-15 minute walk from where I live. The first time I had a facial with them, I fell asleep. It's so relaxing. I would highly recommend people having facials, and it's not just for women, it's for men as well. Everybody wants to look after their skin. So I'm going to be going there soon. I'm really looking forward to it because I'm not saying my skin is terrible, but I think we can always improve. And, as we get older, it takes a lot more to kind of maintain our skin. So I'm going to that facial. I'm looking forward to it. I'll take you with me so you can kind of see the inside of it. When I first went, I felt a little bit intimidated because I've never been for a professional facial, but the people there are lovely, put my mind at ease and stuff. So I'm looking forward to going to this second one. I'm trying to go every couple of months. Got a big birthday coming up next year. I've got 1 holiday booked and I'm hoping to go on 2 more holidays. So yeah, just want to try and sort of glow up for the big 5-0 next year. Last week I bought a whole load of M&S chocolates and I said I was going to review probably one each week in my weekend vlogs. Now the Blondie fudge bites I have already reviewed. They're on my blog, which is denisecakevlogger.com, so you can check out the blog for that review. I'm going to review this one in the vlog. So this is pretzels, caramel, sea salt and almond nougat milk chocolate. There is a bigger bar you can get, but I didn't want to get a bigger bar because I think as somebody who eats and reads a lot of things, I'm trying not to have more than I need. So I've got this smaller bar. That's what it looks like. So it's sectioned into chunks. I've had it in the fridge because it's been quite warm recently. So the snap. Oh, I've got 2 instead of 1. Let's see what it's like. Oh god. Oh, really hard. It's actually quite good because The pretzels in there takes away from the sweetness. So it's kind of sweet and salty. Yeah, it's just really nice. This one I would give what? 4 out of 5, I think. Yeah, this is a good bar. I mean, it's a good one. It's time to make the lentils. Let's start. I'm starting with cutting up half a red onion. That's going to be the basis of it. But let me just show you what the lentils look like now. So I don't know if you can see, but they have kind of sort of swollen up a bit. So what's going to happen is I'm going to drain these in a bit, the lentils, and then we're going to fry up the onions, put the lentils in, and then we're going to put some stock on top. So let me just chop up the onions and get this frying going. So here's me frying up the onions with a bit of garlic puree, and I'm going to add the lentils in a bit. I've just added in the lentils, just sweating it down for a little bit. Then what I will do is add the stock, and then I will let that cook, and obviously add any seasonings, etc. as well. I've added the stock, put some seasoning in it. Now what I'll probably do as it reduces, I will check for seasoning, that taste it and see if it needs more seasoning, but that will probably take about 15-20 minutes, just on a low heat with the lid covered. When it's done, I will show you. It's done quicker than I thought it would get done. Normally I put too much water in it, but I think this time I put the right amount of water in it. I've just tasted it and it needs a bit more seasoning, so I'm going to add more seasoning. But that's it, lentils done. You have it. I'll probably be having it with salad this week, but lentils and rice is really good. You could put it on top of jacket potato. You can actually put it with anything, but it's just a good, nutritious food. I'm going to end the vlog there. I'm actually getting ready for bed. I go to bed quite early, but I don't always go straight to sleep. I'm always end up reading or listening to music or something. But yeah, so I'm going to end the vlog there. Hope you've enjoyed this. Is episode 3 now. And I'll see you next weekend.